Hi, ladies. It's Barbara, your menopause drama mama. Today I'm going to talk to you all about the cold, hard truth about menopause. And I've been, listening to women, and so many of them have so many excuses about just all different things to do with taking care of your health. Um, the top things that women most fear in menopause and getting older is right here. It is losing your independence by, having your children have to take care of you or someone to take care of you the older you get. Serious illness, and that comes with either dementia, Alzheimer's, cancer, or some type of a heart disease. Declining mobility, and that comes with usually chronic pain in your legs, your hips, your arms, all your joints. um, the loss of our youthful appearance that we had when we were younger. That comes with the sagging skin, the wrinkles, the jowls, the turkey neck, and also weight gain. And weight gain's a big one, and so is muscle loss. And those are what women are most concerned about the older we get. And the problem is HRT is the one thing that can help you. And I'm not a doctor and I'm not in the medical field, but I always say look below in the description box. And I say find a menopause doctor, because a menopause doctor will go through everything with your health and you discuss all this with them. And it's a menopause society, and you just put up in the top of their site, you just click, find a practitioner. Now, the side effects of not having your hormones, deal with your bone loss and osteoporosis, which is devastating because just a simple fall, a simple stepping on something can break your bones. Another one is your cardiovascular disease, which is your heart attacks, having the high bad cholesterol, which is the LDL, accelerating the skin aging. And I experienced that after the 6 years after I hit postmenopause. My face just, it aged very quickly along with my body. And I was doing a lot then before HRT to try and supplement my body with what it was already missing. Another one is GSM, which is your genitourinary syndrome, and that is vaginal dryness and the thinning tissue down there, muscle loss and sarcopenia, which I had that especially in my arms and my legs. And even though I was exercising, I wasn't gaining the muscle I needed to compensate for that loss. Also, cognitive decline is a big one after our hormones have depleted, because we have that menopause. And that menopause is just the precursor to Alzheimer's or dementia, and that is really scary. Uh, Also, the metabolic slowdown, gaining so much weight around your waist because of that visceral fat just keeps building up around the organs. Mood disorders and sleep deprivation, that's a huge one. And we need enough sleep, 7-8 hours of sleep, so our body can try and heal during that time. And most women after menopause, you don't get, you're lucky to get 4 hours of sleep. And the last one is sexual dysfunction, because it all dries up and it's painful, and you don't have that feeling, I guess, for intimacy anymore once your hormones go away. And I have to say that even though I'm on HRT, the big truth on that is I still need to do things to compensate what my body is still lacking. And HRT gives you enough estrogen, enough progesterone to keep going, to not feel, all these horrible symptoms, but you still have to do other things to help your body along. And, that's why I talk about exercising. I talk about the different supplements that I take. I talk about being hydrated. I talk about doing meditation, having that mindfulness. Um, I have talked about doing some kind of maybe yoga or even a Tai Chi, outside walking. You need something, more than one thing, to help your body along. And, and it's also the cooking, trying not eating the processed foods, supplementing your cooking at home with better things. So I just want to go over some of the excuses that I hear from women about, all the things like that I'm doing to try and keep my body going the older I get, because I do not want my children to take care of me, and I don't want to forget my children with Alzheimer's. So these are some of the excuses I hear. Now, I'd like to know if you fall into any of these on why you're not doing things to help your body along. I don't have time for that. I'm too tired. I don't like to exercise. Well, I have to say, I don't like to exercise either. I mean, I just don't, but I do it because I know my body needs it, and my body needs it. And I'm grateful to do it for my body because it has carried me for 61 years. And I think it's time to give my body back something that it has been doing for me for so long. The eyesight, just to see, being able to drive, having the capability of eating on my own, being able to swallow, having legs, having feet, having arms, having hands, to do things on my own. And my body has carried me for 61 years. And it's time that I give back to my body in a gratefulness way to say thank you for all you've done for me. And now I'm going to give back to you because I want to keep going. But anyway, back on to more of the excuses that I've heard. I don't see results, so why even bother? Well, it's going to take a little while, ladies, to get results. I can't afford healthy food or a gym membership. Well, there's plenty of things at home you can use, especially if you have stairs for leg exercises. You can get light weights, heavy weights. You can get bands so you can have strength training at home. So you don't have to leave the house to exercise. I don't know what to do or where to start. Well, that's what this channel is for, to help you start and to help you tell you what you should do or can do to help your body. My family needs me more than I need this. Well, your family won't have you if you don't take care of yourself. And that's a cold, hard truth right there. I'm not good at sticking to routines. Well, then put some Post-it notes around your house so you remember. Exercise makes me sore, so I avoid it. Well, exercise makes my body freaking sore too, but I do it. And I know that soreness is my muscles, gaining more mass. So I'm pleased with that pain, and I will get through my days with that pain. I don't enjoy cooking, so I just grab whatever is easy. Okay, well, that's another one. You have to think about what you need in your diet to keep your body going. I've always had bad habits. It's just who I am. Well, we all have bad habits, and I still do have bad habits, ladies. My weight won't change at this age. It can change. It's just going to take a little longer because it's just like our body takes a little longer to heal now also. I'll deal with it later. Well, the later we wait to take care of the decline in our hormones, the harder and harder it gets to regain anything back in our body. And I could talk from experience on that one. Everyone gains weight, and we just slow down after menopause, so it's normal. Well, it's not normal to have our bodies slow down on us. We weren't supposed to live this long. And losing our hormones is just like a disease. It is a disease. As if you lost the hormone for your thyroid, the doctor would give you a hypothyroidism replacement hormone for your body. So that is just like estrogen and progesterone. I'd rather enjoy life than restrict myself. I feel embarrassed at the gym. Well, like I said, you don't have to go to the gym. You can do it right at home. I can't keep up like younger people, so why try? And I'm too old to make a difference now. Well, I can say we're never too old. The number that we are is just a number. It has nothing to do with who we are. It doesn't make up who we are. And you can get up and feel the best that you want to feel. You just have to start to make a change somewhere in your life. And all of my videos will always talk about things that can help you, because I don't want women to go through pain. I don't want women to suffer. I don't want women to be dismissed by just regular GPs or even OBGYNs, because not all OBGYNs have that HRT specialism behind them. So that's why I say find your menopause doctor at Menopause Society. Ladies, it's tough. You know, menopause is tough. There's a lot we go through. And as women, I know we are strong, and we've always tried to be strong all through our lives. And we're used to taking care of everyone else. But now, at this time in your life, it is really time to take care of you. And that's why I'm here, because I want to help you take care of yourself. Because it means the world to me to know that I could help even one woman not feel pain in their body, lose, the joints, have bone loss. If I can just help someone, that means that I did a good deed, and that makes me happy. So ladies, I'm going to wrap up the video, and I really hope you listen to this whole video, because it's so important for you to take care of yourself right now, because menopause is never going to go away. It's for the rest of our lives. Well, ladies, I love you. I'm always sending big hugs and positive vibes your way. And I hope that you are having the best day wherever you are in this world. And I hope to see you in my next video. And if you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up that you liked it, and subscribe to my channel. And listen to another one of my videos on the different supplements that you can take from now on to try and help your body. All right, ladies, have a great day.